dun 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 dun. B-sides.
Hello and welcome to Pathfinder B-Sides. I'm your host, Professor Phoenix. Today we're going to be going over the Pack Lord, which is a Druid archetype. Yes, I am not misleading you. This might be the closest you can get to being a Pokemon trainer in Pathfinder without being a summoner. Which, you know, in retrospect, I do like the summoner class. It's very cool. But we'll talk about that one later. Right now we're going over the Pack Lord. So, as usual, for the flavor text from the D20 PFSRD. Some druids bond with many animal companions rather than just one, achieving a level of communion rare even in druidic circles, and leading their pack brothers and pack sisters with total authority. Yeah, right? Yeah. So let's get into the meat and potatoes, as it were. The first ability the Pack Lord gets is Pack Bond. A Pack Lord Druid may not select a domain and must choose an animal companion. The Druid gains a +2 bonus on Wild Empathy and Handle animal checks made regarding her animal companion. The Pack Lord may have more than one animal companion, but she must divide up her effective Druid level between her companions to determine the abilities of each companion. For example, a 4th level Pack Lord can have one 4th level companion, 2 2nd level companions, or one 1st level and one 3rd level companion. Each time a Pack Lord's Druid level increases, she must decide how to allocate the increase among her animal companions, including the option of having a new 1st level companion. Once a Druid level is allocated to a particular companion, it cannot be redistributed while that companion is in the Pack Lord's service. She must release the companion or wait until the companion dies to allocate its levels to another companion, which she can do the next time she prepares spells. The Share Spells Animal Companion ability only applies to one animal companion at a time. The Pack Lord cannot use it to cast a one-target spell and have it affect all of her companions. This ability replaces Nature Bond. Now, I know what you're thinking, but Professor Phoenix, how, if I have 10 levels and 5 companions, that's 2 levels for each companion. That's too weak. That is entirely too weak, and I have an answer to that. But, you know, we'll go over that one in a bit. Next up, though, we do have Improved Empathic Link, which is a supernatural ability. The Pack Lord gains an empathic link with all of her animal companions. This functions like an empathic link with a familiar. In addition, as a swift action, the Pack Lord can shift her perception to one of her companions, allowing her to experience what it sees, hears, and so on. She can maintain this connection as long as she likes, as long as the companion is within 1 mile, and end it as a free action. The Druid can only use this ability on one companion at a time, and cannot see, hear, or smell with her own body while maintaining this connection. This ability replaces the 6th level additional use of Wild Shape. Alright, so we're getting rid of one of your Wild Shapes per day, which, you know, that's cool too. And to get back to the whole, I'm level 10 and don't have enough levels to spread across all of my companions, there is a feat you can take called Boon Companion, where the prerequisite for it is an Animal Companion class feature or Familiar class feature. And the benefit is the abilities of your Animal Companion or Familiar are calculated as though your class were 4 level higher, to a maximum effective Druid level equal to your character level. If you have more than one Animal Companion or Familiar, choose one to receive this benefit. If you dismiss or lose an Animal Companion or Familiar that has received this benefit, you can apply this feat to the replacement creature. And what's special about this is you can select this feat more than once. The effects do not stack, but each time you take the feat, it applies to a different Animal Companion or Familiar. It's almost like this feat was created just for you and your Pack Lord. So basically what that means is, let's say you're level 10, right? You have one feat at 1st, 3rd, 5th, 7th, and 9th level at this point, right? So 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, right? Now let's say you use Boon Companion each level. So that way you're able to have all of these guys. Let's say you spend 2 levels for each one companion that you get. So that's initially 2 levels that you could have up to level 6 on all 5 of those companions. If you want to just do 3, that's 3 plus 4, that's 7. That's 7 levels across. You know what I'm saying, right? Where you're splitting your levels, you're basically adding an additional 4 levels onto each one, or at least up to 4 levels onto each one, and then spreading it out. I once played a game where one of my players decided he was going to be a Pack Lord, and he was going to have all sheep, and he was basically just going to be a shepherd, and all of his sheep basically had feats that had improved bull rush. So basically they were a parade of sheep that just one hit the BBEG for that one shot. Like, it was glorious, it was nice, I applaud it with every ounce of my being, and it's weird. It's a weird thing, but you could totally be a Pokemon master with this archetype, where you can have just different kinds of animals that follow you. Like, you could have several rats and use them for the empathic links. You could have a whole bunch of birds that you just, like, you whistle at them and they go flying off in different directions, and as soon as you feel like this mental nudge of, hey, I found it, you shift over and you warg out into their body just to see what they see, and suddenly you can see exactly what's going on over there. Maybe you found the Huns or something, you know? So that's my opinion on the Pack Lord. I think it's a good archetype if that's what you're trying to do. You only lose, like, you don't get your domain. You get animal companions, but that's kind of the point. And you lose one of your wild shapes. It doesn't take away from your wild shape time. It doesn't take away from your ability to wild shape. It doesn't take away the cool elemental shapes you can take later on. It doesn't remove any of the other stuff, like your monstrous, your magical monstrous forms that you can change into. It's literally just one use of wild shape that you lose. So ultimately, I like this archetype. It is really cool. If you like managing a menagerie of animals, then there you go. As usual, I'd like to talk about some cool stuff that's going on right now. If you would like, first off, go down into the comments and let me know what kind of animals you'd be interested in, using for this. Like, what's a cool combination of animals? Would you only stick with 6 and keep it legit, like how many Pokemon you have on your belt? Or would you, I don't know, how would you do it? Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe on this sweet video. And as per the usual, don't forget to go check out the Facebook channel, where we're having sweet conversations and talking about stuff. And most importantly, that's going to be your easiest way to find out when I drop a new video outside of being a member of the Discord, because them's the 2 places that get updated the fastest whenever there's a new video that drops, because YouTube has yet to put me into their algorithms for some reason. But hey, you know me, I'm still here just kicking that rock around. Also, there's going to be Curse of Strahd coming out. I know y'all are like, but Professor Phoenix, why aren't you doing a Pathfinder game? And it's, honestly, I just wanted to try out 5th edition. And Curse of Strahd is such an amazing story. It's got vampires, it's got intrigue, it's got werewolves, it's got a whole bunch of stuff going on. And most importantly, it's me running the game, so come on, it's awesome. Yeah, so there's that. Also, don't forget to follow me on Twitter. I am getting better at using it more regularly, I think, especially now that I know how to use it on my cell phone. So, bonus. Yeah, if there's anything you guys would like to see me make a video on, let me know. Don't forget to check out the Patreon, because that is extremely helpful. At some point, I'll be able to afford a camera, which would be very exciting, because then maybe you guys can see my ugly mug. Or maybe I can get a better video creation software that, you know, I would have to pay for, but that would be useful. Ultimately, thanks for sticking around this far into the video. You guys take it easy and keep gaming.